Right, and welcome back to the British Bodybuilding Podcast. We are your hosts, Big Cal and Getting Big Tom. We are going to be covering this week for our show reviews, Two Bros, which was, what was the name of the show?
They've
all got aborted
JP Pro Qualifier. That was it. Trained by JP Pro Qualifier.
Yes, trained by JP Pro Qualifier. We had multiple pro cards given out, lots of great bodybuilders, fantastic showing from all of the athletes there. Well done to everyone who competed. That was on the Saturday. On the Sunday, there was the PCA Coventry, which I actually competed in myself. So we're going to talk about the show. We're going to talk about my thoughts on the show in itself, the quality of the athletes, all of the sort of the classes and stuff that I saw bits and bobs of. And we're going to just go from there, basically, and cover what we can kind of cover. I didn't stay around after my class because I didn't win. And there was no overall for me to go to. So I didn't see anything else towards the afternoon. But you were there because Ali made it to the overall. So
there for both.
So
days.
we got bits that we can cover in multiple ways here. So echoing here. Okay, that's better. So we are ready to rock and roll. Let's go through it, bud.
All right, let's pull it up.
How was your weekend? Aside from obviously, was it good to see Ali win? Was it good to get him there?
Hey, really good. So I had 4 clients across the full weekend. Two in Two Bros, 2 in the PCA. Everyone won. So it was like a full house weekend.
Nice.
Overall was really good. It's the first time I've seen Stephen come off the stage because they were deliberating so much. So it was one of those ones. It was like a bittersweet knowing that you're that close, but you can't complain. Like Hayden was really good.
Yeah, I think it was Hayden, Ali, and Tall Guy who were building
correct.
compared.
Yeah. And I think the minute they put Cal and Ali in the mix for the overall, it was then pretty much Ali and the other guy, just based on, I think Cal losing 2-3 pounds extra is undeniable. He'll get that overall when it comes. But yeah, between those two in that overall was really good to watch.
That the guy who beat me?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, he's good. He's really good. Right, let's go through it. Let's go from there's our starting point for it all.
You know what is good to see? I don't know if you're noticing this now. I do feel like Two Bros' coverage is really improving. Like they're doing interviews.
Yeah, it's getting better. It's getting there.
Beyond the Stage was there, interviewing everybody afterwards, doing
reactions. That was cool
really
for him to be there. What's his name? Suki. Yeah.
Right, so let's go through lineup. What were your thoughts?
Yeah, let's go through it. So who is the? So is that is on the far left? Is that who's that?
I know the name, but I can't.
Yeah, because it's Luke on the far right over here.
Yep.
Then you've got that chap on the far left whose name escapes me at the moment.
Big Diesel in the middle.
Diesel in the middle. You've got Samson to the right, and then on the left is Stu, who kind of trains out of the same gym as me.
That was it.
So for these guys to be here, this lineup is really, really good. This obviously supers. Like this is probably the decider, I would say. Like
Agreed.
these guys are no joke. Luke's good. Obviously, Luke's just had some issues with bits and bobs of whatever's going on. You know, he is in the future going to be very, very good. The muscles all there. I feel like conditioning is great at some points and then slips at some points and then peaking isn't quite right. And there's obviously something that he kind of needs to work out with what he needs to do going forward. The other chap, obviously, same sort of thing, like peeled, but like obviously just not quite as much sort of as the guys in the middle, like the kind of development or structure, or whatever. Stu looks great. Best he's been, brought it. Best he could possibly be. He's right on the cap. So with more time, he's going to be a very, very legit super. Samson's crazy good. I feel as if his look a few weeks ago was potentially a little bit better. Personally, mm-hmm. I feel as if this whatever they've done here, something isn't quite as good as it could have been. And Ben just turned up and smoked. So great shape, great muscularity. No real lagging body parts or missing anything really as such. Good conditioning, great from the back. It was always his issue was always just conditioning. Just get harder, bro. Get leaner. And he did it. And he fucking did it and shut everyone up. And he's done fantastic. And yeah, absolutely spanked it. Well done. Then we have the overall.
Yeah.
So those are the winners there. That's the medaling.
The guy on the far left looks good. Like condition-wise, looks really good. I'd be interested to see him in some other shots because the two that you can see there, he looks razor. Looks really, really good in those shots.
I can't remember his name. I really should because I know I've seen him compete loads. He used to Uris. It's Uris. Of course, it's Uris. Because he's fucking. He's really good. He's really good.
Yeah, as I say, from these shots here, he looks really, really good from both ends. But obviously, it's hard to pick apart 2 shots. But yeah, from those two, when you look at the condition across the board,
he's no joke of a bodybuilder. He's been around for time.
It's really good.
No joke. no. He's
So yeah, obviously Ben took the class there and then went into the overall. I'm assuming that's it. Yeah, this is it here.
Yeah, so this is the overall. So you've got, I believe that'll be like either a lightweight competitor on the far right, I'm assuming. Then you've got your light heavy, you've got your heavy, and your super in the middle. So the chap in the middle with him there, he is a good bodybuilder. I feel as if once he's put the tissue on to break into super heavyweight numbers, which I know he has been before, I feel as if he's going to be very, very, very strongly competitive. He just kind of needs some more tissue. That's really all it is. Like, structure's good, conditions good, but I think the level of density that Ben has there, that's kind of hard not to look at.
And obviously being a slightly taller guy as well, you can see the height difference.
Your heavy should not really be taller than your super. So for him to be, in the future when he starts pushing more so and putting more on, because he's obviously 225 here, right? He's probably 230 by the time he makes it to stage, right? He's probably needs to be like 235, 240 on stage, and he's going to be a real with the same conditioning. That's a very big threat. That's a very big threat.
And I think shape-wise as well, I remember seeing him, as I'm confident he did the regional and come very close to winning the regional. His back double was crazy. His back double was very, very good.
Yeah. He's a good bodybuilder. Very good bodybuilder.
Awesome. So congrats to Ben and Christian there. I think they absolutely nailed that look. And definitely the best they bought that season for sure, which is good to see.
Absolutely.
So on to Classic.
On to Classic. Now, we do have to give a bit of a shout for Rory's... Is it Rory? Is that his name?
Yes, it is, yeah.
Yeah, his conditioning was absolutely phenomenal. Now, from a structural point, is he the most, spittingly classic guy in the world? No. But his balance and proportions and everything definitely make that more of a case. Conditioning, presentation, the overall look to everything, the balance between tissue and, like body parts and stuff is phenomenal. Like that he was nails. So hard fucking work has clearly been done there. Unfortunately, he just went against a black geezer who was as good as what was that chap's name? There he is, right? And the thing how in God's green earth do you fuck with that?
Yeah,
like that is a seriously well put together physique.
It's hard to say from these pictures, but conditioning wise, they probably look on par here.
Yeah. I think him and Rory were saying conditioning. It's just this guy has just a structure more of a classical structure for it, and that's okay. It's okay to lose out to someone who's just generally genetically got a little bit more in that regard. But he's done everything he possibly could do. So great showing. Obviously, in that overall, there it's a very clear win for him, right? Like obviously, when you go back to that overall photo, like that's hit your front relaxed and win sort of thing.
Yeah.
So phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal.
Wicked. And I think Max has done really well this season. I think he's proven himself that he can stand in these overalls and do really well.
Yeah, definitely. So, I think obviously there's things to sort out in his prep that he needs to kind of iron out. Obviously, not FUBAR in his diet at certain points. But he as long as he can get harder than that and get more sort of more separated, more detailed, and bring the same level of sort of shape and symmetry. Like shape wise, he's great, right? Of course he is. But just overall detail and separation, and he'll be phenomenal. He'll be really good.
And just to go back to Rory, I think one thing that's worth mentioning is obviously I know Nath hasn't coached him for too long, so I think how long they've worked together, they've nailed that look, and to have an off season together starting from this position, I think it's going to be really
unless he decides to do one more pro qual. I don't know if he's going for that or what.
He did post that he's done.
Is he done?
Yeah, he's done now. He said he's going straight back into
off. That's a real shame. I'd have loved to have seen him have another go. But yeah, no, there's they're still under the cap, aren't they, by quite a chunk?
Yeah.
And once more tissue is added in certain areas as well, it's only going to showcase even more of just a complete physique, right? So, this dude smashed it. Obviously, there's that one there is where the one next to it on the right.
Wow, yeah. And I know I saw he's going to do the Classic Pro Show 2 weeks from now. So it'll be interesting.
Yeah, it'd be good for him to have a little stab, see where he's at. Obviously, he's going to be well under cap, but he's pro cap, but he's really good. Obviously, clearly there.
Check that.
Yeah, that is a seriously bloody hell. That's a seriously good bodybuilder.
Yeah, that's insane.
Goodness me, well done.
Okay, so on to physique.
I didn't see any of this.
I'm sure this guy on the left got it. I think his name's Fenton. He's with Jake. I'm sure he got the pro card in this.
Yeah, he's one of Jake's boys, isn't he?
I'd like to see a back post from them, but it doesn't seem to have the pictures for this one. But looks like a strong lineup. All guys look good there in the front post.
Fantastic job. Well done.
And then what have we got here? Okay, so then straight into naturals. So this seems to be one class from Naturals Bodybuilding.
Awesome.
Where's our overall lineup for the pro card? Here we go. So who have you got from this? I haven't seen who won this. Who
I don't
are you
know,
taking the guy from centre from this?
Guy in the pink looks good. Yeah, I'm not sure. Who won it?
It was... I don't know why the posts are really scared. There should be pictures on there somewhere. Seems to be... Yeah, it was the guy in the white. The one that was centre, dead here.
Oh, centre, he got it. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Cool.
Muscle bellies look a little bit rounder than the other guys from what I'm seeing just in that one pose.
Yeah, good stuff. He's done very well.
Cool shots.
Depends what he does with it now. Obviously there isn't an awful amount to go for as a natural pro at the moment. Hopefully there will be in the future within the IFBB, but obviously it doesn't now limit him from going to do other natural feds, which is obviously one of those, isn't it? But you know, whatever he decides to do going forward from there is whatever he decides to do. Whether he decides to start using PDs and moving up into those realms is obviously the next step potentially. But yeah. The classic guy, who got the pro card there? Is that the chap who got the pro card?
Seems to be him here. There doesn't seem to be pictures for this one. Yeah, it'd be this guy here.
Fantastic.
Skip through. I'll let you skip through to this. Okay, we'll come back to that when we go through the photos.
Awesome.
I'm sure there must be some further up. So then we've also got men's physique, natural overall. That's not the overall. This one is. I'm sure it was this guy here, or it was either the guy in the white or the guy in the pink. I'm sure I remember seeing these two battling out for the card. Both very, very good. It was one of those where you could have had either of them winning it, in my opinion. They were both very good.
Close, isn't it? Oh, there it is, yeah. There's the shot.
So, yeah, they got some shots here. So, yeah, this was the bodybuilding winner.
Awesome.
Looks really good in that photo. Quad looks sick. Yeah, but look really nicely put together. Definitely right move going there, but bodybuilding instead of classic, because I feel like, especially for natural pro cards, you get a lot of the guys jumping classic and bodybuilding. I think they do both, obviously.
Yeah, because it's quite easy to make the weight cut when you're not juiced up to the teeth, yeah.
So, yeah, better shots and pictures here.
Where are we?
This was the classic guy.
Great stuff.
Yeah, this is the only hard thing covering this. There's not too much coverage in terms of photos. Okay, so on to figure. This was a really good one to watch. I did actually see this one. So what was interesting about this, and this happened quite a lot, was...
It's Laura, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. She got the overall, but the classes was interesting because the girls who won the classes at the regional was different from the girls that won the ones at the pro qualifier. So again, it just shows in the space of 2 weeks what you can do in terms of just climbing the ranks and the placings there in terms of looks.
Interesting. Yeah, Laura's
this
good.
was the overall lineup for the figure. Rebecca looked
Rebecca. I used to coach Rebecca on the right.
Yes, that was it. Yeah.
Who's on? Is on the left? Is the girl trains out of my gym? I think on the left.
It was. She got the overall. And I'm sure that's this lady here. Yeah.
No. Oh, Laura. That's it. Excuse me, not Rebecca. Laura. Sorry. So Rebecca used to coach. Laura got the win. I don't know. I think the other lady's the one who trains out of my gym as well. But yeah, in the overall. But I think so. But that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, this was really good to watch. Like, Laura was really hard. Like, probably...
Laura's middle.
Laura's middle. She got the overall. It was really good to watch. Like, her conditioning and hardness for the size, she nailed it because she wasn't the biggest there, but because she was so hard, she looked twice the size. Like, it was crazy.
Really?
Person. Yeah, looked really good.
That's cool.
I think Rebecca's feedback's always been she's too big. I think she got told, I could be wrong here, she's women's physique size in amateur figure. I believe that was...
Yeah, potentially.
But look, they both look really good. Again, it was one of those, it could have gone either way. But unfortunately, there wasn't enough for the pro card either, so there was one short, which is really frustrating.
She got the card, though? There's a picture of her with
No, she didn't in this one. There was only 4.
Are you joking?
Yeah, there's only 4 in this. So
what a pile of shit that is.
Yeah.
I think, my personal opinion, every other class, apart from women's bodybuilding, women's figure, and women's physique, it should be a minimum of 3 in your open classes. 3 in the open class. Everyone else should have to have the 5, upwards of 5.
I mean,
across the open classes.
The
because otherwise you're gonna just get women turning up consistently, getting fucked off by the fact that they can't even turn pro when they're shit hot. But then they have to apply, which is, who wants to sit there and find out that they've turned pro whilst they're having a dump in the morning? That's crap. You're sitting there, you check your emails. Let me check your emails. Oh, babe, I'm a pro. I'm a pro now, babe. Oh, cool. Okay, good job. Like, fucking come on. Have a bit of, just make it so that it's 3 per category for women, for those 3 classes, women's bodybuilding, women's figure, women's physique, done. Not your problem. Now you don't have bullshit. Like,
I feel like you know how you have to apply for the card. So it's at someone's discretion if they believe you're, let's say, worthy of the card. I feel like what they should do is the head judge should have a choice if he wants to turn that if he thinks she's
yeah,
worthy
that's
to
better.
turn the
That's
pro
good. I
card.
like that too. Yeah, yeah. Either minimum of 3 or that. That's a good rule. That's a
Yeah,
good
just purely on the head judge if they feel like, especially with pro qualifiers, you always have head judges which are very, very well experienced. It's rare you'll get a head judge that doesn't either judge at pro shows or very, very high up in the IFBB. So I feel like it should be at that judge's decision. Like,
Yeah,
is this client
if
worthy?
there is not enough, I feel as if that's a good idea.
Yeah.
It's a weird one, isn't it? It's a weird one.
It is. It's a tough one. And so they had enough in wellness for the card. I don't know if that's on here. Eureka was very, very good. Let's see if they've got her shots on here.
Oh, goodness.
So yeah, this was the wellness overall. Eureka on the right, they got the card. Wait till you see the rear pose. Just absolutely.
Holy fucking Jesus.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow, that's cracking, isn't it?
So what was cool was this 1 year ago, I saw her lose to Cal's client. I can't remember her name, but she was phenomenal. And again, she's grown an immense amount since last year and come in and took the card, which was nice to see.
That's a fire underneath your butt, isn't it, when you want to go through it? Cool,
Great.
cool.
Then into bikini.
It was Dan Talabi's
Yes.
missus.
Watching his reaction was awesome. His reaction was really,
there
really
she
good.
is. I can't remember her name. On the left, I can't remember her name. Amy, that's it. Amy Dunn.
Yeah, it looked really, really good. It was between
Smashed it.
her and the girl that won the overall in the naturals and the open. So she went on to later take the natural pro card in bikini. So it was between those two in the open as well, which is really cool to see.
Nice. Really good work. Well done.
Yeah, Amy's rear shot was just, if you look at the difference between that to just everybody else in the lineup, it was just stand out.
Quite hard not to just go win, isn't it? But immediately, like, that's your winner. Yeah.
Yeah, that was really good to watch. And then,
Really
unfortunately, in wellness and figure, there wasn't enough for the card. So this was my client, Sean. We absolutely nailed this look. Like, this was, we planned to throw everything at this. So the way she come in was, I even got feedback from JP straight after. And it's the first time I've ever heard a judge say it. It was like, just bring the same again. There's nothing that needs changing, nothing that needs tweaking. Bring that again at a busier show. And it's unbeatable, pretty much. Which was nice feedback to hear.
Fantastic work.
So we nailed that, and then you had Cassia, Dan's client, who took the figure overall, but unfortunately, again, not enough for the card in that show. But yeah, her and Dan also nailed that look. So yeah,
So you and your bro both got that, but no cards there. That's a shame.
Yeah, and the thing is as you said, we're not going to apply for the cards. I think especially this is something that I always find, especially for natural pros, is that the level of competitors that you have in the natural pro shows is usually 3 or 4. So I feel like the journey as a natural pro isn't the same as having a journey as a natural amateur. So you may as well make the most of that and just wait till you get that moment. That's the discussions that we've had. So bikini overall winner was this lady here. She was the one that was again battling against Amy in the open. So it was nice to see her get the card in this.
Fantastic. That's really good.
And then we had fit model overall winner in the open. I believe this one was. Yes, it was. I didn't get to see the overall announced for that, but she looks great. Looks good. She's definitely a smaller fit model girl, which is again strange because the way that they're awarding it's just very, 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 very mixed. Let's say right now. And then this was the lady who got the one in the naturals. She was slightly bigger.
Awesome.
Still very, very good looks from them both. So did I miss anything there? Have I missed? I've done bikini, figure.
No, I think you did everything good.
Covered
That's
them
really
all.
good. Fantastic. Well done to everyone who turned pro, everyone who won their overall, everyone who won their class, and everyone who competed. Well done for giving it a good go. And I'm sure we'll be seeing lots more strong competitors leading up towards Two Bros British back end of the year at the end of it, which will be really cool. So.
It'd be good to see because I feel like you kind of get that reset at this point in the season, right? Because everybody that's gunning for the pro cards has been and done these shows. So it's kind of like you get to see the next wave and the next kind of
exactly. Yeah, I've got some good ones going for it and stuff at the end of the year as well. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm seeing a lot of them this weekend actually, but it's going to be cool.
Wicked.
Really,
So before we go into PCA, Tom, give us a rundown on your thoughts of what you presented and the show in general.
My physique in general. Yeah, I kind of spoke about it this morning a little bit. I did a little bit of a fucking boring, silly Instagram post, but I kind of talked about it and just said like my own stuff. I mean, realistically, like it's not massively important, but like I think my conditioning was really good from the front. I feel like I'm happy with that. My legs were split, like super split. The biggest problems I'm always going to have is the ability to control my midsection, because I've got scar tissue that limits nerve function there, so I don't have the same control that everyone else has. So it takes a lot of food to fill me out, but I can't blow my GI, so there's loads of variables there that you have to consider. From the back, my conditioning was good, but I feel as if to get more out, I have to have a bigger, thicker back. Better like I got the most fucking insight views and stuff on that there as well, like likes and stuff as well out of anyone there. There's some people obviously were like waiting to see me do it, which is really very, very nice that people wanted to. Whether or not they were like hoping I would fuck up and be like, nah, I can't even fucking get himself in shape, like, you know. But no, yeah, I just need to be bigger and thicker from the back so that my conditioning from the back is better in general. Which is fine. I know how to prep myself now. Like, not prep myself, but like prep works for me. Like, subsections is the best way to do it. So, like, 6 to 8 weeks to start with, 5, 6 weeks, 7 weeks, 8 weeks, kind of reversing back out of it, and then go again, 6, 7, 8 weeks, and then nail it for the show there. Don't try and do it in one fell swoop, because I don't need to, and it doesn't work for me. So yeah, that was good. I feel like I'm just going to bring up my arms, bring up my side and rear delts a bit. Like on that, if you go on that side chest, that shot there, on that one there. Like my arms in general, like you can see my brachioradialis there, looks weird and wacky and everything, but my actual bicep heads aren't actually spectacular. So triceps, side delt, rear delt, bicep, hammies a bit, but not massively. Super important. Glute, bit more, and then my back sucks, so I just need to bring up my back more. So
What was there anything you did or Cal did different through the prep that you wouldn't have done? Or something you would have done which Cal didn't do?
Nah, it's the same thing. It's the same.
Yeah?
Yeah. I don't think there's anything.
Cool.
I think the things that he didn't do that I would do, I now would do because I think that they're better. So, for example, right, I didn't use any T3, right? I just used T4 and GC1. And I will just use that in the future for me. Because T3 just eats away my tissue, it just makes me flat. So I'd rather just use 150 microgram of T4 rather than doing any T3 at all, and then do some GC1 layered in as well. And that was better than doing T3, I think. Growth definitely high. I think I could probably have done a little bit more growth, maybe, but I don't think it would have changed an awful amount more. The gear was fine. I didn't need any more. Any more would have been pointless. I can't take super jog because it makes my stomach fucked up. Found that out. That's new. Maybe a little bit more aromasin like the last week, but again, does it really matter? Like, yeah.
Would you have fed a little bit more?
No, probably not.
No.
Not looking back at it now. At the time, I'd have been like, I need more food.
Yeah.
No,
fair enough.
No. I felt good. I was happy. I was happy with the look. I was happy that I finished with something that I was actually proud of, rather than like walking away being like, oh no, shit. So, let's work our way through these boys. I didn't really see any of the first lot because I was too busy. I was fucking backstage. So we had disability first,
which was my client Hannah who took the win.
If you don't like me,
so she looked absolutely mega. Like I'm not going to say names, but the previous coaching experience she had, she was ran on crazy doses of T4, T3, and just simply with her level of muscle did not need it. It was like a reckless protocol. So this prep we did, she did no cardio, just steps. It was an absolute breeze, and she's one of them clients which wouldn't ever complain or wouldn't ever moan, which for somebody with her challenges in terms of like movement and steps, she bossed it. She absolutely nailed the prep. We was really, really happy with it.
With that hair level of muscularity, if you slam T3, T4 there, they just fucking completely.
Yeah, just asking for problems. But yeah, no, she nailed it. She done really, really well. And she was obviously against a bigger guy, but the guy just wasn't as sharp. So yeah, it was nice to be able to take the win there to somebody with a lot more tissue.
Yeah, that's cool. Awesome stuff.
So next into, is it first timers? I believe it was next. No, junior.
Junior.
No, it's first timers.
So this guy
Okay,
got
so
the dub.
Andrew took the win here.
Nice shoulders, nice taper, nice pop to his shoulders. More leg development and a little bit of a kind of a tweak on posing. That pose is cack. Don't do that again. But everything else, yeah, just tissue and time. Yeah, tissue, time, posing. Cool. Good job, man.
Then we're into juniors. This looked like a really good class. I briefly saw this one. This was the chap.
This guy won. Harvey won. Nice balance, nice lines, nice conditioning.
Good
Legs
quads.
are good. Good muscularity. Just again, tissue through the upper. Legs are solid, but tissue through the upper. You know, go if you just 1 second. I know we don't cover anyone other than winners usually, but if you go off this chap for a sec, mate, and then you see this chap here with the green trunks on hitting the side chest. No. The
This
side
done?
chest.
Yeah.
So this chap here, this is Alex, right? So he got fourth in his class. Alex has cerebral palsy.
Wow.
So and doesn't want to do disability class. He'd rather go and just do his open classes and things like that. He feels more comfortable doing that. That I fucking love, right? And yeah, like obviously, you know, there's things to work on, there's things to change and stuff. But the fact that he managed to go and do that is fucking cool, isn't it?
Yeah, and the thing is, before you mentioned it, you wouldn't have seen, you wouldn't have known, which is good. Like,
yeah,
it's
you think,
of
oh, he's a bit shaky in his legs or some shit, but no, he generally has a disability, which means that he struggles with obviously moving. So, fair facts. Brilliant.
Looks wicked. It's really, really good. So yeah, back to junior. He looks really good. I think again for him, it's going to be a case of just again a little bit more time. I couldn't see when he turned to the rear. Potentially he needs to be a little bit tighter there, but in terms of kind of like muscle bellies and overall look, here is really nice.
Yeah, really good stuff. Well done. Good job, Harvey.
Then into novice. Yes, this guy was good.
This is what I was going to do. I was going to be up against this guy.
This
Great
guy
from the back.
stand out good.
Super nice from the back. Needs a lot more leg from the front. Needs more leg. Needs more time in his off season building those up. But overall balance and like structure is really good. It's just going to take time. Just to bring those legs up to match where the upper's at. Like chest's round and full, shoulders are good.
Yeah.
Overall looks good. Conditioning's fantastic. He's absolutely peeled through the back. But yeah, once those legs are kind of up to scratch a little bit more in terms of like overall thickness and kind of like separation and stuff, it's going to be fucking fantastic bodybuilding.
Yeah,
so
really
very,
good.
very good. Yeah. Well done, bro.
Okay, so
we have got to give that geezer a little shout.
this guy.
Yeah, we have got to.
Yes.
This guy was peeled out of his fucking asshole. This guy looks like he was going to die backstage, and you can see why. There is not a gram of fat left on that body. That face has gone past skeleton and gone to just emaciated. Like, he was... In this lighting kills your conditioning a bit. Like, these videos kill your conditioning a little bit. So, like, he was just fucking so skinless.
Yeah, really
obviously,
good.
only lost out to Hayden, who was phenomenal. But, yeah, no. Like, look at the legs, man.
Yeah. Wow.
There is not an ounce of water or fat left on that boy's body. So... I believe his name's Rael. But yeah, fucking well done. Oh my god, yeah, just
looks wicked.
Skinned to the teeth. And Mr. Classic himself, Hayden Woodcock. Not much more to say. Wins the overall later. Beautiful structure, beautiful lines. Conditioning's good. Definitely, obviously, like he's you can see why he's won what he's won and why he's done as well as he has. Once he's kind of put on a little bit more over off season, you know, a bit more and stuff, and then goes for pro qual stuff next year, I think that's a pro card in the making right there. You know, he's so been
How
so
was
close
this
before.
look in comparison to Gasmark? Was it pretty consistent to Gasmark or tighter here?
Yeah, a little bit better. Definitely a bit better. Yeah, a bit harder in certain places. Colour was better for sure. Overall presentation in general was better. But yeah, no, Hayden's phenomenal. He's phenomenal.
Yeah, awesome.
And he's also a lovely guy. He's like the most relaxed person you'll ever fucking chat with, yeah. So this is Matt. I had a chat with Matt backstage very, very briefly. Great bodybuilder, nice lines, nice shape. Saw him backstage, didn't even see the other guys, and I was like, oh, that guy's probably going to win. Classic.
So it was close between him and the guy in second. So he got moved.
I didn't see it.
For the final two poses, they moved Matt into the centre. So the other guy was taking it the whole way through, and then obviously at some point they then
just
switched
in
him
that
in.
final one.
Yeah, for the final admin fight.
Conditioning's great. Separation, like glute to ham, sort of like tying in area there is absolutely phenomenal. Overall, really good. I feel as if he just needs to kind of fill out a little bit more through sort of certain little specific bits and potentially kind of like tweak the posing once that is kind of there. But like conditioning's great. Overall balance is really nice. Yeah, great bodybuilding.
Yeah, really good look. I can see why you got the class there.
Absolutely,
Wicked.
well done. Great job. Short class.
Masters?
Masters 50, excuse me. Yeah, you're all right. Yeah. That's full.
Here we go. Warren in first.
40s. This is Warren. This guy, very pleasant backstage. Nice to chat with. Great condition, great lines. Looks a lot better since he's posed. He didn't look like that when he first was standing around backstage. Once he started posed, he's obviously got a lot harder, a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very good. Overall, overall balance and look to his physique's good. Super chilled posing, great big beaming smile. Yeah, good look. I feel like ham glute conditioning obviously is kind of what you'd want to be working on there, pretty obviously, but everything else is grand. So
Yeah, pretty
good
spot
job,
on.
Warren. Well done.
Nice. Then we got Anthony in first place Masters, 50 or 50 plus.
Awesome. What do you think?
So condition for the front looks good. See some rear poses. Nice confident posing.
Yeah, tissue conditioning's there,
Yeah,
details there. Just
tissue.
like that physique to me. I don't know what your thoughts are on this. That looks like a guy who needs to get a deadlift bar and keep pulling it off the floor every week for 2 years and then come back. Because I feel like his hams and his glutes and the thickness through his back are where that's going to be like translated over into every rear shot. Like the glute is very, very flat down and not super round or built up. But overall conditioning, he's shown he can do it. Shoulders are good, I feel as if it's just going to be a case of just
Working on the posterior.
thicken up that posterior chain and thicken up your quads as much as you can. Obviously at 50 it's not fucking easy to build any more legs, but I feel like if you put enough time into your hams and glutes here, he can thicken those up quite well.
Yeah, agreed. Okay, so into short.
This is Pete. This is Jamie's client, Jamie DeRego's client. This guy's lovely. He's really nice to have a chat with him backstage. Really sound dude. Yeah. Great shape, great lines. Really, really good detail. Good separation through his legs. Nice, thickly muscled physique.
Good.
Yeah, I feel like it's just keep building tissue, keep putting time into it. A little bit more arm
Maybe
work.
a tiny bit more.
Yeah.
Tiny bit more off the hams and glutes.
Yeah, tiny bit more. I think this lighting does kind of fuck you a little bit. The camera does kind of fuck you a bit, but he maybe. But I feel as if the arm development will show, like especially on a shorter dude, that's going to make his physique go from being like, oh wow, good bodybuilder, to like, holy Jesus, like that's a ball of muscle. Do you know what I mean? Like that every shot from the side, every shot from the front, like every time that you come over in any sort of front relax, it's all just going to translate better, more better in.
The arms aside, everywhere else is very, very complete.
No, he's great. He's good. I feel like that's all I would want to spend time on, is just building those up as much as he could.
Wicked. And then in medium, we got my boy.
Fantastic. Look, wow, what did you think?
Absolutely brilliant. Like the difference in his previous stage look 2 years ago to this stage look was just wild. Like it was 11 pounds up in terms of body weight. Like we're going to push to kind of start loading 2-3 pounds lighter for this next one. But in terms of like the balance, symmetry and everything that we bought for this one, was really, really happy. Really, really happy.
Yeah, great look. Really good look. No, his chest's so good, man.
Sitting the side tricep and also the most muscular looks wicked.
Yeah, really good. I feel like colour could be a little bit darker, I would say.
Yes, yeah. So we should have done an extra base. I think we only did 2 bases, but then adding the next one next time will then help when the top one goes on.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the only thing for Ali's physique is just going to be arm development over time. Everything else is just phenomenal. But I think that's a genetic insertion point. It's the same as my back. I will spend time on it, but will it ever be my strongest body part? No. Will his arms ever be his strongest body part? No. And that's fine because everything else is really fucking good on him anyway. So.
Yeah, and posing was really, really good as well.
Posing is great. Conditioning's fucking spot on. Separation's great. Just colour and just keep building up the arms over time, isn't it?
For him, it was one of those ones where we agreed that poses that we may get exposed on, like just to get out of those poses. So like, let's say side tricep, for instance, like hit the shot, then transition with the quad down. Like just doing little things like that for him was going to be game changing to really.
Make the pose work for you whilst still being within the guidelines that you need to be within.
100%. Let's cover this chap here in second.
Oh no, don't. He's crap. I don't want to talk about him because he's already done that enough.
But you must be happy though, like to see even just improvement wise from gas mark to this. I think was just nice.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. Big change. But the best thing is that the look from like the last time I competed, obviously 2019 to this, there's a big fucking difference.
Yeah. And what's cool as well is I love it when when it's close in a lineup like between you two, like watching both guys work hard for that win is really.
When I got called into the middle, I was like, oh come on, let's give it all.
Yeah, this is it. Like you can tell when. When it's close and everyone's working and battling hard for it. It's just different. When a guy knows.
I didn't think it was that close. I thought he beat me, but pretty comfortable.
Yeah, well, they were pushing you guys with opposing, and it was good to see in that respect.
That's cool.
So Big Cow in first place.
Yeah, really, really good. Really strong competitor. Nice guy too. Good lines, good symmetry, good proportions. I think, like I said, I got feedback from the judges. I edged him out on conditioning a bit, but there was just enough of his conditioning, but like tissue and roundness and shape and symmetry that it was definitely enough to beat me. Yeah. And that's cool. I'll take it on the chin. You know what I mean?
Cal's just got like black people muscle bellies on.
He's got really round tissue, and he'll be. I think once he kind of does like the super heavyweight kind of push up, like the really aggro one, like after this, like to go, because I don't know what he weighs on stage. I'm assuming somewhat similar to me, but when he's put on maybe like 10, 15, 20 pounds, like that's going to be a bodybuilder that turns up to shows and everyone just goes, oh fuck's sake, like
I'm sure he said
cows
this is
in our show, great, like
I'm sure he
like
said
that's beautiful, that's really lovely, that's a really lovely pose.
I was talking to him before, and I'm sure he said it's his last season. I think he said he's doing Essex, and then a few more, and then that's him done.
Oh, he's not doing any more after, so he doesn't want to do it. That's fine.
Looked great, looked really, really good. I think one thing that really stood out was his glaze was really good. It almost looked like
backstage before he walked on, he went, they put way too much fucking glaze on me.
Really? See, I think that's what stood out the best, is he was like film coated with glaze. It looked really good.
That's good.
Okay, so into figure. You got Sam in first place.
Fantastic.
This was really good to see in the overall, because it was close between Sam and I don't remember the other girl's name, but she was in athletic. It was really, really close to see. Like structurally, I think Sam had it in terms of just balance and symmetry, but the other girl was just had them like crazy PCA shoulders and back, which I think they just preferred in that overall.
Yeah, she's got a very nice toned physique, hasn't she? I feel like if she can take off a little bit more through glute and ham, she'll be great. But but not much. I'm talking a pound, 2 pound. Like she's going to be very, 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 very strong. So really great look. Beautiful structure for it. She'll be very good in the future. That's for sure. And
then Kimberly, that was the lady who took the overall. She looked really good. As I say, shoulders were peeled and popping back. Wait till she turns to the back. Back was a really good shot. Great posing.
Very artsy posing too, which is cool. Oh yeah, no, yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, strong through the back, very strong. Nice taper, really lovely taper.
I think for her, a little bit more ham and glute work, tiny bit more quad work as well. She'll be very, very good. Like in terms of even more balance in this category as well.
No, yeah, she's very, very strong. She's a touch flat, not crazily, just a touch. I feel like a little bit more food to fill her out, maybe something that would be beneficial for her physique here, because the conditioning's great, so she could probably get away with a little bit more food leading in towards it, like just through the way that her skin looks. I feel like as if there's not as much pressure as there could be underneath her skin. Maybe just because she's just burnt through it doing all the poses.
Yeah, I wonder if as well, sometimes, especially with the subtle differences between toned and athletic, I wonder if maybe she was pushing for toned and then she started getting a little bit too lean, so they just thought, right, we need to push a little bit harder.
There's a case for that conversation, isn't there? Yeah, absolutely. Great.
She looked good. She won the overall as well, so well done to her.
Done.
So,
Men's physique.
Is this junior physique? Yeah, junior physique first place got Ralph.
Yeah, I had long gone since then. I was in the car on the way back. I was trying to stay awake.
Condition looks really good. I think for him, it's just going to be a case of, obviously, for every junior athlete, it's just more maturity, more size. But razor sharp through the abs. Nice, looks good. Next we got, is it Masters?
No, it's the guy to the left because this is Mark, who I know. So Mark's lovely. I've seen Mark at Revs, Revs near me before, and he kind of I've had a few chats with him. He's a lovely guy, really nice, super friendly. Great condition, great physique. You know, for a Masters dude, like doesn't look like a Masters guy at all. He's incredibly well preserved for 40. Yeah.
Well preserved. I like that phrase. That's good. It's really
great,
good.
Great lines, great symmetry, good proportions. A bit more tissue over time, but you know, across his chest and delts and stuff. But he's good. He's good.
We got physique short. What kind of find? Oh, here we go. I'm sure this was So Jack won the overall here as well. It was really clear in the overall. Like great insertions, great muscle bellies. Looked absolutely wicked when he came out for the overall in this. Great arms. I think arms is such an important body part for physique as well.
Yeah, the structure of your arm as well. Oh wow, that's cracking, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks really good. Really good.
Really good. Strong pose, great obliques, nice line, the way that it sits and everything. Yeah, phenomenal physique. Got a very men's physique. Look, that's a future pro. Well done, bro. Very good.
We've got physique tall. Got Andre.
Conditioning sharp as a tack. Dry, really dry. Needs tissue through the upper. Needs also need a little bit more sort of like just through his top line, just like thickness through his chest. Back's not bad. Back's not bad at all. Good separation, good lines, good like overall separation and detail at certain points. But over time, that'll be a very good bodybuilder. Yeah, he just needs to continue to just build on what he's got there.
Awesome, looks great.
Fit model.
We got Emily in first place.
That is a very good fit model competitor. I will say that.
Yeah, I was going to say legs look conditioned, but they're not too lean. But midsection
is really tight, but not too tight.
Shoulders.
Upper body looks the right shape for it. Bikini sits well. From the rear poses. Yeah, good. I feel like a little bit more glute will be fine, but I don't take it too far, obviously, because it pushes out of the category. But yeah,
for me, she's a very good example of what fit model is. Like that.
Agreed. I feel like little bits here and there, but that's pretty spot on, isn't it?
Yeah, brilliant.
That's very good.
Okay, we got wellness. We got Kirsty in first place.
Cool.
Very good quads.
Posing's a little bit skew but that's okay. Everyone gets nervous. Quads are huge even in transitions.
Upper body's perfect size there for me in terms of
wellness. No, I wouldn't exactly what I was thinking. I wouldn't want any more there at all. Glute development, hand development's good. Glute's really good. Yeah, I feel like a bit more conditioning through the rear there is going to be good, but it's hard to take it obviously take it too far and it starts looking a little bit like she's going to end up with striated hamstrings. But no more glute condition.
I think for her, she's got the size to push for more condition there as well. So if she does that, I think she can be very competitive. And let's say,
agreed. I would want if she's doing the British, I would want to see this look with potentially 3-4 pounds kind of lighter. And
agreed.
It's going to be phenomenally good.
Wicked. It's really good.
Done.
Great potential. Okay, so into junior bikini.
Go back 2 secs. Onto the main thing. Where's No, that's cool. Yeah, no, carry on. Excuse me. Sorry. Tian Clark, well done. Lady is junior bikini. Okay, posing's a little bit jumpy. I would spend a little bit more time potentially doing that. Overall balance physique's good. Conditioning's all right as well. So I feel like that ham glute again is so crucial. Mm-hmm. So all we say is fucking bring up your ham and glute. But what do you think there? I think that's good. I think it's a good base to build from. I think the structure's there, but I feel like there's more 100%. To build.
I think she can definitely be in the mix for, let's say, overall bikini wins for sure if she fills that frame out, fills that structure, and
like tissue, again, isn't it? It's just tissue.
But any junior, it's just more development, more maturity, more tissue. I think
get under a squat rack. Yeah.
Looks good. It was great. Okay, into Masters Bikini. Let's pose down. Where's our first place lady? Have I gone past it?
That's one. That's Danielle Haig. Yeah. Okay, very nice shape. Very good midsection. Very good quad separation. A little bit speedy with the posing. Glute ham isn't. Back's good.
Great.
Back's strong. Back's very strong. Small waist, good wide back, good wide shoulders. Glute ham a little more, but nothing horrendous there. Midsection's tight. Great look. Really good.
I think for her,
thoughts?
this is again where, for a bikini athlete, you kind of have to pick your federation based on your strengths, because in NPC she wouldn't have any opportunity to showcase her back here, whereas the points that she's going to gain when she turns to the rear in these poses like that, when she opens up, bang, like that's what you need to play to.
Points. Judges start having a really nice. Oh yeah, I get her in the middle
Straight away, yeah.
Great.
So it's great. I agree. I think a little bit more off the lower, and yes, she's going to be even more competitive.
Very strong look. Well done.
So we've got Natalie in first place, 45.
Sorry.
Wow, condition looks great here just from that first pose.
Very sharp. Very, very, very sharp. Great shoulders.
Shoulders look dry. Glutes are straightened.
Glutes. Well, you don't need any more condition.
Yeah.
You don't need to know harder than that, love. You've done it. Yeah, you're there. You're there. That's grainy. That's really good. Yeah, I feel like a bit more back development will showcase that pose a little bit more, so she's able to scoop her lats a little bit more out of the pose. But yeah, it's very good.
Conditioning spot on. Yeah.
Super
really
sharp.
nice look.
Well done.
Okay, into.
Okay, we need to get we need to have a look.
Lucy.
So this is Connor's partner. This is one of my clients' partner, Lucy. So obviously she's come back and hitting Ladies Bikini Short. She's a few weeks out. She's not fully there yet, but she will be very good very soon. But looks fantastic.
Improvements she's made from when she last stepped on stage is just absolutely crazy. I spoke to her in the gym the other day when she was there, and she was even just saying the differences in this prep from what she's done to previous has been night and day different. And I always think that shows in the look. Like when you have a smoother prep, like the look's always going to come in alongside that, and I think this is representative of that.
No, she looks great. Really, really, really good. Absolutely smashed that. Well done.
Okay, we've got bikini tall. We've got Sam in first
No,
place.
who's the winner? Who's the winner of her class? Because she got second.
Oh yes. Sorry, Ray.
This is Ray Bland. Midsection's tight.
Great posing.
Yeah, I feel structurally Lucy's probably a little better, but this I feel like conditioning was probably just a touch over. But once Lucy's kind of nailed that, I feel like she'll be challenging girls like this with much more ease, which she'll definitely do because she's a workhorse. But no, it's really good. It's really, really strong look, isn't it? Good taper, very small waist, very, very small waist. Good ham glute.
Wow, back's really good.
Back starts at the bottom and finishes at the top. There's nothing really missing. Very good. Very, very strong look.
She's got a really pleasing physique. Like abs look great, shoulders, back. She's got a really pleasing physique overall.
I feel like a little more delt development will showcase that back even more. So I'd be spending less time on back and more time on those delts and building those up.
Really nice look.
Really good.
Okay, first place we've got Sam in first.
Ladies Bikini Tool. Lovely stuff. Well done. Sam Popplewell. Cool. So very small waist, very nice sort of shoulder cap. For a taller lady, it is very difficult to build the tissue required to be extremely competitive. I feel as if she continues to do that, she'll be very strong.
Agreed.
I feel as if she just needs to kind of just keep doing bodybuilding. So more muscle, less fat next time, but she's not soft by any stretch of any imagination. She's just got a little bit more to take off through her legs. But once she's developed more tissue as well, it's going to showcase more. So
Agreed.
Great look. Yeah, the potential is there. The word potential thrown around a bit, but like the waist is minuscule. So
yeah, I think for her, like a good season off, growing and developing there, then the following look could be very, very good.
Yeah. I'd want to be spending a lot of time doing RDLs. I'd want to be spending a lot of time. Her femurs are too long to squat, so leg pressing, and I'd want to be spending a lot of time looking at that lateral raise machine and beating the numbers on that pretty consistently every single week. Do that for long enough, and you'll come back and you'll have a physique that's winning more stuff. Yeah,
well done
winning
there.
higher level stuff. Yeah, great work. Well done.
We got,
so this is our
winner
leading into the overall. So the overall winners. Dun, 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 dun. Well done, everybody. So the lady who won the short class one against Lucy won the overall anyway. So
well deserved. I think again I agree with that. When going through all of the bikini girls there, she looks.
Yeah, I would say so too. She's definitely
probably closely followed by the 45 Masters. I thought she was very good. So
yes, definitely. I feel as if the rear shot there won her the pose there, definitely. Figure girl, very good. Again, could have gone either way. I think that Hayden against Ali and also against Cal is obviously a conversation there that I feel like Hayden you just can't ignore sometimes because the structure's just so beautifully put together.
Pleasing physique to look
and
at.
I feel as if from a men's physique thing, Jack pretty much shit stomped that, if I'm honest, if I'm really honest. So that's well done to everyone. Well done, guys, for competing. Well done for smashing it.
Great
looks across the board, guys.
I always find Coventry's a nice standard. I feel like there's a good mix of numbers in each category. I always feel like it's a really good show.
Yeah, well done to everyone who did it. Best of luck going forward for your next shows. So that's everything for us for us today. We've obviously covered 2 shows there. It's time for me to go and eat some salmon and rice and stick to my diet. But no, I think everyone who competed obviously over the weekend, well done for the pro cards, overall wins, all that sort of stuff. Everyone who got themselves on stage. Obviously, if people are doing more stuff, we'll be covering all those shows as we work our way through the year anyway. Anything else that you can think of, but anything that we've missed?
No, I think what we'll do next week is get a guest on. I think it'd be good to have a guest on for next week. And then the following week, we can cover the Essex Regional and Pro Show. That'll be good to cover.
Pro Show?
Yes, there's the One Bro Classic Pro Show. And I think
lovely, cool. Yeah, no, it sounds good. And then the Essex one is, because my bud Reese is doing that. Reese Pierce is doing that.
Yes,
so
wicked.
Would probably put money that he's going to win the overall there because he is looking monstrous at the moment. So
he's doing Essex Regional Reese's.
Yeah, Soups. Yeah,
nice, brilliant.
Do you know someone else who's doing it?
Not in Supers. No. I've got one girl in figure going, and so we'll catch up after that show.
Awesome. Well, have a good one, guys, and we'll catch you on the next one.